Thank you so much, Gianna, for that very generous introduction. I am indeed happy to be a Tamara. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po ay taus-pusong nagpapasalamat sa ginitong pagkakataon na maging bahagi ng inyong pagtatapos. At higit dyan, ang tangi at mahalagang karangalan na iginawad ng inyong pamantasan. Maraming salamat po sa lupon ng mga tagapag-asiwa ng Far Eastern University at sa lahat ng inyong tagapamahala. Dr. Lourdes Montinola, pinuno ng lupon ng mga tagapag-asiwa, Dr. Lydia Charles, Pangulo ng Pamantasan, pangalawang pinuno ng mga tagapag-asiwa, Mr. Aurelio Montinola III, mga tagapag-asiwa, mga magulang na maaari ng huminga ng mga buwag, ginagalang ng mga guro at mga kawani, isang malugod na pagbati sa Tamaraw Class ng 2010. This day of academic ceremony must be a day of touching personal memories. Whilst you may be seated, you're actually standing on the shoulders of those who made this day possible. Your parents and grandparents, you teachers, friends, and siblings. You should not let this day end without thanking someone. My ties with this university do not actually begin today. 75 years ago, in 1935, barely 7 years after FEU was founded, my father was a commerce student here. And I'd like to honor him one day, if I will be permitted, to provide an endowment to FEU in his honor. I would be less than honest with you if I did not acknowledge the controversy which has cast a shadow to my presence here today. I expressed to Dr. Charles on Easter Sunday my reluctance to speak before you and suggested to her to find a replacement speaker. Dr. Charles disagreed and encouraged me to press on with this engagement. So I'm here today with you. But let me tell you a story. In 1998, when we were closing our investment in PLET, I almost lost my life in a helicopter crash in Tagaytay. Our chopper developed engine trouble and plunged into a mountain slope. Miraculously, a solitary tree stopped the aircraft from sliding further into a deeper ravine where boulders would have ravaged us to pieces. Of course, I dreaded flying after that accident, but I knew I had to conquer my fear of flying. So 2 weeks after, I took a chopper ride to Pangasinan to thank the Virgin of Manawag for saving my life. I tell you, that ride wasn't fun at all. 19 days ago, I experienced a similar crash, a verbal malfunction, a speech defect. So today I stand before you, choked by the fear of public speaking. But I know I have to redeem myself from that acute moment of mistake and embarrassment and conquer this fear of failure. Adding to the wounds was this news, got covered by international media. The New York Times, the International Herald Tribune, the BBC, Bloomberg, even the South China Morning Post in Hong Kong, making it a mishap in the magnitude, someone said, of the Taiwan scandal. Ang sagot ko naman dyan ay ito, hindi totoo yan. Mas tanyag sa akin si Tiger Woods at nag-enjoy siya sa kanyang skandalo. And of course, Facebook had many blogs, some funny and some not so funny. The funny ones related to kung naging hapon si MVP, siguro nagharakiri lang. The best line, I think, came from Jai Reyes, who was the captain of the Ateneo basketball team, when he said that him who has no sin cast the first stone. And then he added, "Oh, ayan I borrowed that from Jesus Christ." Ngunit, walang sino man ay hindi maantig ang damdamin sa parangal na ibinigay ng inyong lahat, ng inyong pamantasan, na puspos ng kasaysayan at kahusayan. Ang kauna-unahang business school sa ating bansa at ayon kay Pangulong Manuel Quezon, the best private non-sectarian learning institution. It is my hope that someday one of you will stand here to receive a similar honor. FEU started 82 years ago in Quiapo, where the streets and esteros of Azcárraga and Mojares defined the limits of its first horizon. There, your mission and spirit were formed by Dr. Nicolas Reyes, rooted in his philosophy that students must work hard for their education, and that education lays the foundation upon which their lives could be built. Now your horizon has expanded beyond the colonial structures of Old Manila into the nation itself, having evolved from an institute of accountancy with only 117 students in 1928 to a university with over 23,000. Filipinos, Chinese, Koreans, Americans, and 17 other nationalities. FEU has now engraved its excellence in many fields: accountancy and business, arts and sciences, nursing and medical technology, architecture and fine arts, law, engineering, and even information technology. And FEU has given the world its share of great graduates. Lawyers like Chief Justice Artemio Panganiban and Sergio Ordonez, businessmen like Don Jesus Cabruz and Wilfredo Texon, government servants like Patricia Santo Tomas and Mayor Alfredo Lim, doctors like Rolando Solis and Paciente Cordero, athletes like Lydia De Vega and Jania Barrientos, artists like Albingo's bosses Gina Torreno and Ai de las Alas. These esteemed alumni were probably once like you, struggling and simple, saving the last centavo to buy merienda at Jolly Cod, Kentabi, and Aristoban. Gusto ko rin sana matikman ang inyong mga kinakain, yung kwek-kwek at toknene, Adidas na high cut or mid cut, show my rice, burger completo, at the most interesting sa akin yung Betamax. At lahat ng klaseng mani, maalat na mani, matamis na mani, maahang na mani. Tapos ay mali na muna. So there you have it, the illustrious men and women of the FEU applying industry, perseverance, and determination to succeed, pride in excellence, and devotion to job and career. Personal qualities which reflect the trinity of values in which FEU has anchored itself: fortitude, excellence, uprightness. These cherished values resonate in my own life. So today I'd like to share with you briefly